Here we are going to see about data validation in MS Excel. Data validation in Excel is a feature that controls the type or a range of data that user can enter in a particular cell. For example, here I have given employee ID, name, department, age, joining date, and salary. I'll show you how to do it. For using the data validation, you can choose data menu, and here you have data validation. When you click on the data validation, it gives you the meaning what it is. List of rules to be limited and type of data that can be entered in a cell. I'm going to click this one. So this pop-up window, we have three options: setting, input, message, and error alert. When you give settings, here the default is any value. That is the cell what you have selected, you can enter any value that it denotes. And for example, whole number, here age is given. For example, I need to restrict the age from 18 to 16 means I can give between minimum as 18, maximum as 60. So the data range which I selected and given the data validation condition, it will take only 18 to 60 uh, whole numbers. It is not only between, you can give equal to, not equal to, so many values are there. Whole number, you have decimal, list, date, time, because you have n number of options for data validation. Next option is input message. Input message is before entering in that particular cell, you can give an information what type of data can be entered in that particular cell. That is what input message. Next is error alert. We have three types of error alert. That is when the user enters a wrong data, or we can say whatever given in data validation related to that you didn't type it. That is invalid data. You need to show some error. That is, we have three types of styles here: stop, warning, and information. When you use stop, until you correct it, uh, it won't go for the further calculations. That is what stop. You need to correct the data how you have mentioned in the validation. Warning. Warning also is similar to stop, but one option is either you can correct or you can proceed. That option will be given. Information. Information. You can proceed further, but it will inform you whatever you enter the data is not related to the condition what you have mentioned. I'll show with an example, then it is easy for you to understand. uh, where you need to give the data validation, that cell you need to select it. I'm going to select this cell, go to data validation. Already contains certain data validation, that is what the message shows. First, I'll go to settings. Here, I'll give us text length because it includes um, alphabets and numbers. So, I'm using text length. I'll give us equal to, the length will be, here if I count it is 6. So, I'll give us 6. And I'm going to give an error message: maximum length of, or you can give the length of text is 6 characters, and the format is, inside the quotation you can guess, EMP101. This is the format. Give this what input message, error alert. If you will give stop here, enter the correct employee ID. I'm going to give OK. See, the selected thing, length of the text is 6 characters and the format is like this. This is what the input message. Before entering, it will give you what type of data to enter. Here I'll give, for example, EMP100. For example, I'm typing a wrong information. See the error message, what you again enter the correct employee ID. Here it is not going further. Until you correct it, it will be like this. So I'm going to correct it, 05. Enter. It accepts. Same way next EMP106, it will accept if you give correct one. Next we'll go for another data validation. I'm going to select for department, go to data validation, inserting, I'll use list. That is, if I click this cell, I need the department to display it so that I can select from it. Source. What are the departments available? I can select from the list which is already displayed here. Give OK. Here you can see one drop-up window is there. I can use the drop-up window. For example, another option is I can select this one, data validation, go to list. Instead of selecting, I can give the departments by giving comma here. HR, marketing, FIN I'll give for finance, IT. Give OK. Here you can see for this also the department will be displayed. This is another type of data validation. We'll go for age. Select it. Go for data validation. I'll give us whole number. I need to give between 18 to 60 means minimum is 18, maximum is 60. I'll show you another one messages warning will give. Enter the age between 16 or 18, 18 and 60. Click OK. Now suppose if you are entering 15, it will give a warning message. You can see enter the age between 18 and 60. You need to continue. If you say yes, it will accept 15. If you say no, you can correct it. I'm giving us 18 here. Enter. It is accepting. Again, I'm giving 14. It will give an error message. If I give S, it will continue. This is the difference between stop and warning. Another example we'll see. I'm going to select this area for data validation. In setting, I'm going to use date. Start date, end date will give 12/01/2023. End date. I need to give the date between these two dates. I have given 12/1/2023 to 12/1/2025. And here error alert I can give us. I won't give any error alert. We'll see what it displays. Then I'll show the difference. Give OK. Suppose I'm giving 12/11/2025. This is beyond the date what I have mentioned. When I give enter, or Excel will default show an error message. Either you can create an error message, input message, or Excel will give you this. Input message you need to create, that Excel won't give. Error message, Excel will automatically display. This value does not match the data validation restriction. So I have given some other restriction doesn't match. Either you can give retry or cancel. Cancel means the data will go. So I'll give us 12/0 to 2024. It will accept because it is between that date. Next, I'll show you salary. For salary, we need to use whole number. Minimum, for example, 10,000. Maximum is 50,000. And an error message, we have seen information will give. Enter the salary between 10,000 and 50,000. So information means if you enter wrong message also, it will inform and it will proceed further. Give OK. Here I am going to give 5,000. See, enter the salary between 10,000. If you give OK, it will accept. So this is the difference between stop, warning, and information. I am giving 20,000. It will accept without anything, any error message. So this is what data validation.